Hey there! Here, I've printed the composition that I'm going to use as a base for my lettering. But before using the tracing paper, we need to be clear about the changes and corrections we want to make. In my case, I'm going to remove contrasts. Use the CH letters to fill this empty space. Also, I decided to arrange the characters irregularly to break with this organized layout and give it a more natural aspect. Another thing I'm going to do is curve the ends, the terminals of the S and R letters, and make larger the ends of the capital letters. Well, I think we could also fill this empty space by enlarging the crossbar of the T, so I'll do the same for the two T's. I recommend that you take your time and use different tracing papers for the modifications. This will give us control over the lettering, and we'll be able to decide which elements we like and don't. In this first try, as I said, I'm just going to remove contrasts, change the ends of the letters, both capitals and lowercase characters. So let's get the ball rolling. Guys, this is the result of my first modification. In the next version, I'm going to change the capital E because I don't like such a long terminal. I'm also going to add volume in order to fill the empty spaces. After, I'll do something similar with the C and the H to fill this area over here. And I'm also going to align the letters irregularly. So let's do it. And this is the result. As you can see, it's taking shape and it's more similar to what I have in mind. It only remains correcting some stuff and details. For example, here I want it to be more rounded. I'm not happy with this curled stroke over here, so I'm going to correct it later on. I believe that this stroke should be longer as well. And make this part of the E rounder as well. So I'm going to take another piece of tracing paper and correct all these details. And there it goes. We can introduce changes and modify it as many times as we want in order to get the expected result. I think I'm going to leave it like that since it's quite similar to what I wanted. The next step is getting a digital copy. If you have a scanner, great. If not, a photo is also okay. Well, guys, see you in the next lesson where we'll be learning the best way to turn our text into vectors.